Step by GPO, Wichita County, Skywarn. Everybody will stand by. We'll do an update here in just a few minutes. Step by GPO, Wichita County, Skywarn with an update. This is going to probably be kind of long and it's going to be kind of rambling. I'll try to do the best I can. There's lots of information and lots of things that we all need to do today. This is going to be a significant weather day with wide spread outbreaks of severe storms, including tornadoes. Mother Nature doesn't go by any lines drawn in the map or in the sand. We just consider ourselves in a high-risk area for today. There's already a couple of watches out up in the Panhandle and over northwestern Oklahoma this morning. We think perhaps that we might receive some storms around lunchtime, then again sometime this afternoon, and then most likely overnight, all night tonight. Generally can expect storms anywhere from 10 a.m. This morning to 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. And that includes very large hail to the size of softball, wind gusts 80 miles an hour plus, and long track tornadoes are possible. Some indication there might be some supercells. If they do form in the area, of course we can observe those, and generally we can see the tornadoes. However, later tonight we'll probably have a line of thunderstorms come through that will be severe, and there will be spin-ups probably on the leading edge of the line of storms, and there'll probably be rain wraps, so it's going to be difficult to see any of those tonight. There's been some trouble with the Frederick radar. I think they've got it patched up for now. Hopefully it'll stay with us throughout this event. Storm Prediction Center has already put out public statements for our area and all of Oklahoma relating to preparations for the pending storm. I don't tell anybody what they have to do about work, but today might be a good day to take off work and get prepared to go. We are in a flash flood watch from this morning until tomorrow evening, and some of these thunderstorms in the lines are expected to drop a lot of water, so there may be some flooding in the areas around Wichita Falls that normally get flooded. All you spotters need to monitor all day long if you can. Pay attention to the Norman Weather Service Office website and also the Storm Prediction Center website for the latest information. And citizens that might be monitoring can do the same thing. I'm sure that the local media, Channel 3, 6, and 7 from over in Lawton are going to be doing their best to do a good job today, keeping the public informed of updates to the weather throughout the day. In addition, the Weather Channel is doing an excellent job on getting people prepped for this weather situation. We do have some concerns here in the city for loss of power that would affect our repeaters if we have the severe storms come through. Remember, we'll use 9.4 as a primary repeater, 800 as a backup first, and 1.4 as a backup second. All three of those repeaters are subject to power loss. Keep this in mind and be sure you check your equipment to have it programmed in. The 444.000 repeater with a PL tone of 192.8 is located at United Regional and does have emergency power. So if we lose power on these other repeaters, we can always go to 444.0 repeater. Since this is probably going to be a long day and all-night event, spare NCS operators that are not assigned to duty need to be ready to come in and help relieve those of us that are on duty for long periods of time. The didn't have contact with Steve Chandler is off today, so that'll be good for you, Steve. And Stephen Williams up in electrical will be off today, and so he will be able to handle electrical. So that's about it. Again, we're in a high-risk area, and those of us that were around here in '79 know what that can be. So everybody needs to get their plans made, ready, get all your equipment ready. If spotters should be sure you got some food and water to take with you, but we may be out all night. Okay, I'm going to shut up and let you people acknowledge those of you that are here to that you've received this, and if you would give me your call sign phonetically, and let me know if you are available throughout the day and night. Through the day and night. If you got a time later this evening that I can be available at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, let me know that. But kind of go slow, don't double, and give me a list. It's W5US Wichita County Skywarn.
Alpha 5 Delta Charlie. I'm available all day.
Kilo Alpha 9 Charlie Papa Bravo. I'm available all day.
W5GPO K5KMC.
Go ahead, W5GPO.
Charlie's going to let you know that City of Wichita Falls is fixing to up the EOC down on Flood Street. Also, the fire and police departments are staffing up. Just going to let you know that.
Okay, I appreciate it very much. I guess is John going to set up the radios down there?
Yes, he told me he was going to set the radios up. I guess they'll probably be monitoring from Central for a little while at the mini EOC, and they're going to get that one staffed up, or get it brought up at least with the radio and communication stuff.
Okay, I appreciate you letting us know, and just if you get anything else, well, holler and inform us, okay?
Okay, talk to you soon, K5KMC.
Is BZB showed up in town?
Yeah, he's in town. I talked to him a few minutes ago.
Okay, to yourself, thank you. W5GPO.
K5KMC.
This is WX5SPS. All stations stand by for weather update. I'm going to go ahead and keep this thing pretty simple today. There's a lot of technical stuff involved. But the basics are that an outbreak of tornadoes, some particularly long-tracked and violent, is expected today into this evening over portions of northwest Texas and the western and central Oklahoma. More isolated but still potentially dangerous severe weather, including tornadoes, destructive winds, and hail, is possible in the surrounding parts of Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas. Tornado outbreak is forecast to unfold this afternoon and evening across parts of northwest Texas and western central Oklahoma. All signs point to the development of numerous intense supercells this afternoon across the moderate and high-risk areas. Any storm that persists in this environment will pose a risk of strong tornadoes, very large hail, and damaging winds. The corridor of greatest concern, including a threat of long-track, violent tornadoes, will extend from the southeast Texas panhandle into western and central Oklahoma. Now that area, that high-risk area, comes all the way from Wichita Falls. It does include parts of Clay County and Archer County, and goes to the west, the southwest, and the north. So it's a very large area. Multiple rounds of severe storms are expected to affect these areas, with new storms forming in the evening over West Texas and spreading across North Texas and much of Oklahoma overnight. These storms will maintain a risk of large hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes through the night in some areas. Storm movement will be to the northeast at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. All of our counties are in the high-risk area, and as already mentioned, there is a high risk of tornadoes, hail to the size of softballs, and wind gusts of 80 miles an hour or more. So spotters should be ready as soon as possible. Go ahead and get your vehicles gassed up when you get a chance, and have your damage assessment maps, have all your plans, all your equipment that you're going to need, have your snacks ready, all the normal stuff we do. We're going to go this one by the numbers and do our part. So all spotters be ready as soon as you can. This is WX5SPS.
Jerry, AA5DC. KF5HMN, QSL.
QSL, Kilo Golf 5 Golf Bravo Papa.
Jerry, KA9CTV.
Thank you, Jerry.
Step out of GPO Wichita County Skywarn with an update. Storm Prediction Center has issued a PDS, particularly dangerous situation, tornado watch. It covers basically all of our counties here in western North Texas. Good till 10 p.m. tonight. Seeing the capping is a little heavier down south of us, but in our area it's not as strong as down south. So they figure stuff is going to eventually pop right in this area or to the south of us. Already have things going on out in Crosby and Dickens County, Motley County, extending northeastward on up into eastern Texas Panhandle and western Oklahoma. So we're in a watch now, and we'll just have to sit back, and this stuff should start popping here in another hour anyway, and we'll see what happens then. So we want to let everybody know, be sure you get all your stuff gathered up, gassed up, and ready to go. Step out of GPO Wichita County Skywarn, tornado watch till 10 p.m. tonight. PDS, step out of GPO.
WX5SPS with the Wichita County Skywarn with an update. WX5SPS with an update. I want to give you guys a heads up, little update before everybody kind of gets a little antsy watching these storms out west. Just to let you know, right now the severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. for southeastern Ford, northeastern Knox, southwestern Wilbarger, northeastern Baylor, and southeastern Hardeman counties until 9 p.m. At 8:35, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles northwest of Lockett to 4 miles southeast of Thalia to near Gilliland, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazards in this is ping pong size hail, and this is all radar indicated with 60 miles an hour wind gusts. The cell we're watching out is moving into western Wilbarger County, coming out of Hardeman and Ford and Knox counties. Has a track on it going to the northeast, and looks like it may clip the northwestern portions of Wichita County. However, they do have a big watch box on this, so we're kind of anticipating it to probably follow into Wichita County. So we're watching, got some pretty good bills on it, 72, movements to the northeast at about 40, and tops on it are about 42,000 feet. With this cell, it looks like it's trying to elongate down to the south a little bit, which if it continues to hold that trend, will clip some of Wichita County. Probably not get much of Archer. We're going to wait for a couple more frames to go by to see if we need to get anybody else out. We do have a couple of stations that are in Electra and one in Mankin, so for right now we're not going to take any check-ins, but if you will please monitor, maybe the next 5 to 10 minutes or so, we may have to change that. It's WX5SPS.
Yeah, 5 ORJ,
K960 QSL.
Thank you, Ricky. 85
QSL, KG5, GBP.
HMN on 94.
KF5 HMN.
Okay, little fellow we had out in Wilbarger, they put a severe thunderstorm warning on it, and also encompassed Wichita County, central, the northwestern portions of Wichita County. It showed a little rotation in that cell, just probably to the south of Oakland Union, just west of Harold, headed off to the northeast, about 40 miles per hour. So it's going to stay north of Electra as we're looking at the rotation, and then stay north of Burke as well. There is a little cell that is attached to it, down to its southeast, that may hit Electra just a little bit, but the rotation is north.
QSL, KF5HMN. Right now I'm just seeing a lot of lightning, not really seeing any features that would substantiate a wall cloud or any type of rotation at this point. But I'll keep watching it. KF5HMN.
Okay, QSL, just keep an eye on it. It's going to be more for Wilbarger than it will be for us anyways, I believe, unless Norman comes back with something else. We'll put out an update. National Weather Service in Norman's issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Cotton County, in southwestern Oklahoma, southern Tillman County in southwestern Oklahoma, central Wichita County in northern Texas, eastern Wilbarger County in northern Texas until 10 p.m. 9/12. The severe thunderstorm was located near Harold, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazards are 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. All this source is radar indicated. So we've got a couple other stations that are monitoring on our 9-4 CPB.
CPB, go ahead.
Probably going to get you go to your spot out there in Iowa Park. I don't want to get too many people out here because this warning really is more for probably the northwestern portions of Wichita County, but it'd be good to have somebody out there west Iowa Park.
Remember, let's K960 clear.
KF5HMN.
HMM, go ahead.
I just had a wind shift here. My winds are now pretty well out of the west. I had a wind gust of 35.5 current time.
Okay, appreciate it. I think that was part of that gust front that got spit out from that sail to your west-northwest.
KF5HMN.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I've got a pretty good view on this next line that's coming through, and I'm noticing that the base is starting to flatten out pretty good. I'm going to keep monitoring that area. My temperature has also dropped 10 degrees within the past few minutes, and also, are you seeing me on the AFARs as well? KF5HMN.
Okay, no, not picking you up on that as well. Appreciate the info on that cell. I think Norman has just canceled the Wichita County warning. They do continue to leave the warning on to that cell south of Vernon. Track that, see if it wants to come back into Wichita County and reissue. So, but no, not picking you up.
A5DC.
Go ahead, sir.
Are you
showing anything north of me, just maybe the other side of the 1 mile hill?
Yeah, Danny, I think that's an outflow that storm's putting out. Just showing up on radar here. It's coming through. Actually came through Electra, moving down 287, headed towards Owl Park.
Okay, I couldn't make out from where I was at if it was a wall cloud or just an outflow boundary.
CPB. CPB, are you on frequency?
CPB, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong frequency. I'm here now.
Well, just heads up, Danny was looking at that outflow boundary coming towards you from that storm, so you ought to be able to see that pretty good. It's already on top of you.
QSL, winds are calm right now, and I've been looking at it on the phone, and I see it coming at us. CPB clear.
Okay, QSL, it doesn't show up to have a whole lot of wind to it. It's just kicking up a little bit of dust, some debris though. W5 SPS. WX5 SPS with the new severe thunderstorm warning. National Weather Service Norman's issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Tillman County in southwestern Oklahoma, northwestern Wichita County in northern Texas, and southeastern Wilbarger County in northern Texas. 9:54, a severe thunderstorm was located near Harold, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Gust to 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-size hail are indicated in the radar. Impacted locations will be Frederick, Electra, Granfield, Davidson, Manitou, Hollister, Loveland, Oakland Union, Harold, and Haynesville. Right now that cell looks to be going over the river, the main part of that core. It's got a little cell that's trying to elongate down to the south, which will come into probably Electra here in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Don't have a warning out on that cell, but it is attached to the main cell that does have the warning. So I think they've encompassed Electra just to have it kind of covered. So severe thunderstorm warning until 10:45 p.m. WX5 SPS. WX5 SPS 5 Zulu.
5 Zulu, go ahead.
Brady, did y'all get any wind out of that little boundary that came through you? Anything of significance?
Negative, just a light breeze right now. Kind of out of the south and southwest. But we hooked the anemometer up, but I don't know if we're going to need it. We can see that cell crossing the river up there, and just a little bit of CG is all we're seeing.
Okay, good. That outflow boundary just looks to be kind of probably right on top of it if it ain't already gone. Main part of that cell is over almost right on top of that Frederick radar, so it's just throwing out some anomalies. But we do have a little or continued severe thunderstorm warning with this storm that's northwest Wichita County. So just kind of track that and we'll see what's going on. I know they did cancel the tornado watch for our area, and I'm not sure if they're going to come back with another one or not, but I think them and Norman and SPC are going to be talking about it and may reissue something here in a little bit. WX5 SPS.
WX5 OIJ.
Go ahead.
Okay, you down back at the radio. Okay, giant size hail 4 miles west of Electra on 287. Harold reported 60 mile an hour wind by somebody out there on the fire department watch.
Okay, Danny, you said 60-mile-per-hour winds and dime-size hail. You're breaking up. I didn't catch your location.
Okay, repeating. Dime-size hail, 4 miles west of Electra. Arrow reporting 60-mile wind.
Okay, QSL, got you.
QSL, 10-5, OIJ.
W5 SPS clear. Okay, this is W5 SPS. New tornado watch for portions of southern and eastern central Oklahoma and western north Texas. Effective this Monday night and Tuesday morning from 10:05 p.m. until 5 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Primary threats include a few tornadoes and a couple of intense tornadoes possible. Scattered damaging winds gusts to 70 miles per hour likely. Scattered large hail and isolated very large hail events to 2 inches in diameter.
KF5 HMN.
HMN, go ahead.
Just had a wind gust of 48.7 and sustained at around 35 to 40 current time. Heavy rain. KF5 HMN.
Okay, Stephen, any hail?
Sporadic at this time.
Okay, QSL. WX5 SPS.
5 Zulu.
Go ahead, Randy.
Yes, sir. We've caught a little bit of wind here. It's not much. Wind shifted just a couple of minutes ago, and we're getting, 23, 25 sustained here at 2 miles west.
Okay, QSL. I think that band down at that Electra that's getting that little hail core and some winds out of it is probably going to stay to your north. It may have a little section of it that tries to backfill down to the south. We're watching that right now. It's going to be moving into the county, so see what Norman wants to do with it here in the next couple of rounds. WX5 SPS.
KF5 HMN.
Go ahead.
And just had a wind gust of 52.2. That's 52.2 current time. KF5 HMN.
Okay, QSL. Current time 52 mile per hour wind. QSL. WX5 SPS clear.
5 Zulu.
Go ahead, Randy.
Yes, sir. The biggest gust we've had so far is just 35.
Okay, that little line that's moving through Electra is kind of elongating down the south, picking up a little steam, so it may be headed your direction. May catch the tip of it if it stays like it is right now. It's got some hail in it. Reported 60-mile-an-hour winds. 4 miles west of Electra, and then HMN just turned in a 52-mile-an-hour wind there in Electra, so it may be powering your way here just a few minutes.
QSL.
WX5 SPS with a new severe thunderstorm warning. National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Comanche County, southwestern Oklahoma, Cotton County in southwestern Oklahoma, southeastern Tillman County in southwestern Oklahoma, northern Wichita County in northern Texas, and eastern central Wilbarger County in northern Texas. This severe thunderstorm warning goes on until 11 p.m. 10:22, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles southeast of Faxon to 7 miles north of Electra, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazards in this storm include 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and a quarter-size hail. This is all radar indicated. Locations impacted will be Lawton, Burke-Burnett, Walters, Cache, Electra, Elgin, Geronimo, Fletcher, Granfield, Temple, Sterling, Chattanooga, Randolette, Medicine Park, Indiahoma, Duval, Faxon, Hollister, Loveland, and Mears. WX5SPS. CPB. Some of that warning area will probably get just to the north of Iowa Park there, your location. They got a little, main part of that cell is elongating down to the south, so you may get a little bit of some wind and some lightning, and if it holds together and gets any bigger, you might drop a little hail on you, so just be heads up with that cell.
That's all, thank you. CPB clear.
WX5SPS clear.
WX5XPS, KA9 CPB.
Go ahead.
Just to let you know, we've got a wind shift out of the north, and we've temperatures dropped down to 75 and dropping.
Okay, appreciate that. You got that outflow boundary sitting right on top of you. That little cell to your west and northwest is still out there trying to. It may end up missing your spot, tightening up, kind of moving more to the northeast now. But that gust front, or excuse me, outflow boundary just sitting right on top of you.
QSL, CPB clear.
Appreciate that. You got that outflow boundary sitting right on top of you. That little cell to your west and northwest is still out there trying to. It may end up missing your spot, tightening up, kind of moving more to the northeast now. But that gust front, or excuse me, outflow boundary just sitting right on top of you.
QSL, CPB clear.
HMN.
Go ahead.
Yeah, after that cell passed through me, the winds have shifted back. They're now coming out of the south-southeast, and I'm starting to see a little bit more development come up to my southwest. If we got anything down to the southwest going to be coming up this way?
Yeah, we've been watching a little bit of that cells coming up into Monday in Knox City. I think right now the track on those are trying to move to the northeast. They're trying to make the track more north now, so we're trying to keep an eye on that. See what they want to do.
QSL, that's kind of what I'm seeing. It looks pretty far away, so that'd be about right. KF5, HMN.
This is WX5SPS update. Right now we have most of the cells that were in our immediate area that are clearing out to the north in Oklahoma, going into Chattanooga, places up north by Geronimo. Got a second round coming in down by Seymour, Baylor County, Knox County, and Haskell. These cells are moving to the northeast at about 40 to 50 miles per hour. Track on these are to the northeast. We've got a pretty good cell that's just to the north and west of Seymour. I've got someone's turned into Norman that they've seen a wall cloud over Seymour. Couldn't tell if it was rotating or not. And then behind that, Knox City and down by Rochester, there's a couple of good cells in there that still have an active tornado warning, radar indicated tornado warning on those. The cell in Seymour, Baylor County has a projection of probably going directly over Electra. Probably some wind and some hail in this. Right now it has a severe thunderstorm warning and would anticipate that to continue on its current track. If it does, it'll catch Electra, probably north side of Iowa Park, and then into Burke-Burnett. WX5SPS. WX5SPS, and just for everyone's FYI, they got sounding the sirens in Seymour at this current time. WX5SPS clear. This is WX5SPS with an update. I appreciate you guys being out, staying out with us. Some of this stuff's been out to our west. It's kind of clipped northwest of Wichita County, so it's been kind of a slow evening for a lot of the spotters out there. Do have a severe thunderstorm watch warning cancellation for Knox. Just in, they're continuing the Wilbarger and Baylor County storm. Continue till 11. Stand by. That thunderstorm warning will be in effect until 11:30. Those locations impact will be Lake Kemp, Maybell, Grayback, Southwestern Lake Diversion. These cells will probably hold together, and I can anticipate a Wichita County warning for us here probably in the next 20 minutes, maybe even less than that. So the next cycle that comes on, they may put us in one here directly, but I think the impact for that's going to be Electra again, and probably just points north of Owl Park and headed into Burke. WX5SPS clear.
AA5DC.
Go ahead.
Are you showing anything about a mile or maybe 2 miles northwest of Mansions?
Daniel, we're looking at maybe 10 further is that leading edge of that cell that's moving into actually Wilbarger County. It's going to be moving into Wichita here pretty quick.
Okay, well, there's a lowering on what I'm looking at. It's sticking down about halfway from the clouds. Kind of looks like a wall cloud.
Okay, mind just keep watching it. I'll get my radar to do a quick update here in the next 30 seconds here.
It's still there, but not quite as low as it was. It's going back up into the clouds.
Okay, I appreciate it. Just keep an eye on it for us. Trying to get through some radar stuff here. It's not showing up anything for us at the moment. AA5DC.
Go ahead.
Dan, that may be something low enough for our radar not to pick up. You still see anything that's being concerned there?
Well, there's a little bit of an inflow notch there on the west side of it. I'm not sure.
5 Zulu.
Go ahead, Randy.
Yes, sir. Where are y'all seeing this spin up or lowering or whatever it is?
Randy, I think he was calling out about 2 miles west of Mankin.
Roger that. Okay. Well, we've been watching something, but there's no way we can tell what it is from here. The lightning flashes, but may not even be connected to the clouds, cloud base.
Okay, stand by. National Weather Service, NOAA has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Tillman County in southwestern Oklahoma, northwestern Wichita County in northern Texas, southeastern Wilbarger County in northern Texas, until 12:15 a.m. 11:26 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Harold, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazards are 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated. Locations will include Frederick, Electra, Granfield, Chattanooga, Davidson, Manitou, Hollister, Loveland, Oklahoma Union, Harold, Grayback, and Haynesville. This cell we were talking about earlier coming in Wichita County is kind of slid a little bit to the west as it's heading north, so it's going to be coming into Electra, but I don't think the main core is just going to be off to the west, so maybe a little bit of downsized hail there possibly. HMN.
HMN, go ahead.
That main part of that core is going to be just a little to your west. You probably get a little hail out of that too as well. They're calling for a quarter size, so you'll probably get some downsize or maybe a little bigger.
QSL, I've just had some winds pick up here, and I'm starting to get a little bit of rain. KF5 HMN.
Okay, yeah, that cell they're talking about, they got bills on it to 64. Tops come down on it, and they're about 38,000, but they were a little higher than that earlier, so bills on it are pretty good. Radar indicated they're got some severe hail in there, so just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, Bravo, I try to see that well. See that cell as well.
HMN.
HMN, go ahead.
Are you still at the cemetery?
QSL, I'm still here at the cemetery.
Okay, that hail core is going to pass pretty close to you. Let us know if you get any hail or see any, but might keep an eye out for something to get under in case you do get a little bit.
QSL, KF5 HMN.
WX5 SPS.
A5DC.
Hey, go ahead, Danny.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of rain here now.
Yeah, I got a little, that cell that was coming through Wichita kind of developed a little bit of cells to the south, more rain than anything, a little lightning possibly. Got a cell in behind the one coming into Wichita County that's down by Red Springs, Baylor County, also Knox County that's got a severe thunderstorm warning on it as well. Danny, you may not be able to see that. They got that little cell ahead of you, or in front of you. I think once that gets by, you might be able to see stuff in this cell coming up.
Okay, no, I can't see it yet.
WX5 SPS with an update. Norman's just canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Wichita County, as well as the storms in Knox County and to Wilbarger have weakened. They don't see a need to extend the warnings up into those areas. However, we still have some cells down at Baylor that have a severe thunderstorm warning attached to it, moving to the northeast at about 40 miles per hour. These cells are pulsy, they're up and down. They've got some hail to them, a little bit of wind, and right now they're just kind of, they get up a little bit and then they die off. So right now the only thing we have going severe-wise is just to our north in Granfield and then down to our southwest in Baylor County. Looking out a little further to our south and west, we do have some more storms down there in Benjamin, down there by Stonewall County, that are just kind of training up this way. Don't know if they're going to hold together or stay, or in fact there's some activity trying to back up out towards our west in Childress and Collinsworth counties. So right now we're not going to have anything probably in our area severe over the next couple of cycles. We'll see what Norman puts out here in the next couple of updates. This is W5SPS. W5SPS with a radar update. Got with a couple of people here at the station. Trying to see what Norman may put out here pretty quick. Looks like most of the cells that are in our area producing some thunder and lightning and a little bit of pea-sized hail. They are watching what they think will probably come into our area within the next hour or so. There is a cell down in Stonewall, or between Stonewall, Aspermont, and Knox County that will probably trend and track into our area. And right now it has a warning on it, and if it tracks our way, hopefully it may go the way of what these other cells have done, but right now it's holding its own, so we're going to have to wait and watch this one to see what it does. And the consensus is once the cell comes back in and the leading edge of these other storms that come in later on in the morning go through, then we should be in the clear. So we're going to watch this cell out here and see what it wants to do. I'd like to get you guys in as quick as I can, but right now we've got to watch this cell and see what it wants to do. So I'm going to have to keep you out just a little bit longer. WX5SPS. If you guys need to go to the restroom or go get you something to eat real quick and come back out, just let us know. We'll get you on the list. WX5SPS. KI5AUR. And go ahead.
Going on a quick coffee run. Be right back.
Okay, appreciate it. Let us know when you get back. WX5SPS. TXS.
TXS, go ahead.
I just checking on you, make sure you're okay out there.
Yeah, doing fine. Look, got a little rain starting to fall on the vehicle now, but doing okay out there. Thanks for checking.
AA5DC.
AA5DC, go ahead.
Danny, just checking in on you. Make sure you're okay.
I'm doing good.
CPB. CPB, okay. QSL. ELL.
ELL, okay.
TXS.
TXS, go ahead.
I just checking on you, make sure you're okay out there.
Yeah, doing fine. Look, got a little rain starting to fall on the vehicle now, but doing okay out there. Thanks for checking.
AA5DC.
AA5DC, go ahead.
Danny, just checking in on you. Make sure you're okay.
I'm doing good.
CPB. CPB, okay. QSL. ELL.
ELL, okay.
HMN.
HMN, okay.
Okay, 5 Zulu and AUR, they're getting a coffee break. Trying to check off anybody else I had on my list. I think VZB's still out there.
QSL VZB.
Alright, I got GRB at home, so checking on you guys. Appreciate you guys staying with us. I know this has been kind of a slow process and boring evening, but sometimes it's good that way. These cells are still heading out to our west and southwest. That one cell we were talking about earlier out there in Knox County has gone severe. It's got a pretty good little core in it. It's kind of bowing a little bit, like it's got some backing winds to it. Headed out to the northeast at about 45, 50 miles per hour. Radar indicates a little faster than that, but I don't think it's going that fast. Hoping it trends the same way these other cells have come in. They've pulsated, went up and went down, gone out of the area. So hopefully in the next hour this thing will do the same thing and get out of here. So next update I'll get back with you on the Knox County cell. W5SPS clear. 8A5DC.
AA5DC, go ahead.
Watching that cell coming into Baylor County, it still has a warning on it. Probably would think that they would extend it over there. It's got a little bow to it. It may have some winds out in front of it. Not sure if there's been one of those watch for a little spin down in the front leading edge of it, but looks like it's got some winds. The cell's kind of elongated north and south, a little bow to it, so you guys you're out there in Dundee or in that area, just kind of keep an eye on it.
Okay, will do. Yeah, it's got a little bit of CG with it.
Norman hasn't mentioned anything about it yet, but I don't know. It's still got pretty healthy cells, so I would anticipate them going into Baylor if it gets into your area. Wilbarger, Wichita, where stuff's kind of died off, it might kind of lose its energy, but right now it looks pretty good. W5SPS. This is WX5SPS with a new severe thunderstorm warning. Stand by. This is WX5SPS. Norman has decided to go away from the significant weather advisory and issue a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Tillman County and southwestern Oklahoma, northern Archer County and northern Texas, Wichita County and northern Texas, and Wilbarger County and northern Texas, as well as Baylor County in northern Texas until 1:45 a.m. 103, the leading edge of the line of severe thunderstorms was located from 7 miles southeast of Thalia to 4 miles east of Seymour, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazards include ping-pong-sized hail and winds up to 60 miles per hour. This is, of course, radar indicated. The locations impacted will be Wichita Falls, Burke Burnett, Seymour, Iowa Park, Electra, Holiday, Granfield, Davidson, Hollister, Loveland, Shepherd Air Force Base, Lake Diversion, Dundee, Harold, Lake Kemp, Maybell, Oakley Union, Mankins, Lake Kickapoo, and Grayback. We started watching this cell, kind of get a bow to it earlier. We were looking at the trends to it. That heavier part was going to be up in Wilbarger, probably Baylor, but it looks to be strengthening a little bit on the southern edge to where it'll catch Archer County. Probably stay north of Archer City proper and then catch Wichita County. Radar indicates in some of these storm relative velocities and bases that there is some good winds in this, about 2,500 to 3,000 feet up to about 60 miles per hour or so. So we're going to be looking for winds in this storm, and then probably a little bit of hail to downside hail. WX5SPS. AA5DC.
AA5DC, go ahead.
Danny, that bow kind of goes in your direction. I I think the strongest part where the winds are going to be are probably to your north just a little bit, but you're still in this track. I think BZB may be out in your area, so you guys just keep a heads up, move where you need to.
Okay, if I have to, I may go south.
QSL, I'd probably, if you're at microwave right now, you can probably head back to Roadside Park area in there, maybe in Archer City. That strongest part, I think, that bow will be up to your north, so you should be in good shape if you go down to Roadside Park. HMN.
HMN, go ahead.
Steven, that looks like that cell, strongest part, or one of the strong areas is going to be headed towards Electra right there. 60 mile per hour winds. These are radar indicated though, but looks like that one cell will be headed your direction. There's another stronger portion of the cell that's up the Lockett and Vernon area that'll probably stay up there, but you'll catch a little bit of this.
QSL, KF5, HMN.
All right, Jay, did you copy?
QSL.
TXF.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to report the lightning on this thing is really intensified. We're getting a strike about every second out here now.
Okay, QSL, if you need to, I think that portion of that wind is going to be your north as well. You're still going to probably get some of it, though, if you need to head back in towards Wichita, towards the stadium. You can do so if you find some cover there in Holiday, whatever you want to do there.
QSL, I'll just write this thing out and I'll try to get a wind measurement on that as well.
Okay, I appreciate it. QSL. CPV? CPV. Be the same for you. If you got somewhere you can get under, get some wind measurements, but don't get out, to where it's going to get you in trouble.
QSL, I'm going to get under the awnings at the high school.
Okay, QSL. W5SPS, clear.
KF5, HMN.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm looking back down to my southwest, and I see what appears to be a wall cloud with a lowering. Can I tell if it's rotating or not? Because it's still a little bit too far away from my vantage point. KF5, HMN.
Okay, QSL. Let me check on here on the radar. Be right back with you. W5SPS.
This is Whiskey 5 Quebec. Would you like me to go somewhere?
Okay, WF5Q, are you able to just make your way out to the stadium?
QSL. I'll be en route.
Okay, QSL, appreciate it. Stephen, can't really see anything on radar that's going to show, for our standpoint or our vantage point, that it's got anything that's lowering, but just keep watching it, see what you think, and holler back at us.
QSL, it's not quite as pronounced as what it was just a couple of minutes ago. I watched it for a few minutes before I called it in. Like I said, right now it doesn't look as pronounced as what it did. But I'll keep watching in that area. KF5, HMN.
Okay, now give me a little, I guess, you're looking now to your southwest. got that leading edge of that storm coming in. It's got one little area that's got like, it's got a little notch to it on the inside, but not sure if that's what you're looking at.
From the distance, it would be pretty far to the southwest, probably closer to the, I would say, the Baylor County line area, maybe south end of Wilbarger County.
Okay, I think that's kind of what we're seeing on radar too. DC?
Hey, 5DC, yeah, that's the front of that cell that's curved around and where the bow is. The bow is the leading front of that. And it looks like it's probably close to lake diversion.
Okay, Danny, did you say, are you seeing a lowering too, or is it just going to be part of that bow that you're seeing?
He's probably seeing the front side of that from his part, but I'm seeing the whole thing. The whole thing is lowered down. That whole cloud is lowered down. It's up to about 3 or 4 miles long.
DCB.
Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, I'm about a mile west of Mankins, and this is just a pretty good shelf cloud on this leading edge.
Okay. QSL, appreciate the information. 75 SPS clear.
Yes, 5
Go ahead, Danny.
Okay, I can't tell you what Wednesday is. Wednesday beginning to pick up from down here in the city.
Okay, QSL, Danny, appreciate it.
Yes, 5 OIJ. Yes, 5 OIJ, Hill report.
Go ahead, Danny.
I got at least nickels that are a little bigger. I can't really tell, but it's hitting the house pretty good. The wind, like I say, is still just in good time to stay right there now. It's 5 OIJ.
Hey, 5DC.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the bow of that cloud, the storm just got coming over me, and it had 36-mile-an-hour winds.
Okay, appreciate it. I think leading edge of this is starting to kick out a outflow boundary just west of Holiday there as well.
Yes, 5 OIJ, Hill report.
Go ahead, Danny.
I got at least nickels that are a little bigger. I can't really tell, but it's hitting the house pretty good. The wind, like I say, is still just in good time to stay right there now. It's 5 OIJ.
All right, Nichols, current time. 75 SPS.
KL5, HMN.
HMN, go ahead.
I'm getting Nichols Hotel here at the cemetery, and wind speed is 38 miles per hour current time.
Okay, QSL. 5 Zulu. Okay, cancel 5 Zulu. CPB. Clayton, out to your due west of you, Norman has added a tornado possible tag to the Wichita County storm. They are stating an area of interest has developed just northwest of Cammay and south of Electra. We do not see anything significant in the velocity yet, but the reflectivity configuration of bounded weak echo region might indicate the first steps of something developing. The area of concern will move northeast, passing between Electra and Iowa Park, so that's going to put it probably due west of you right now if you can look in that direction and see anything.
QSL, the lightning's lighting it up very well, and I don't see anything that's significant right now.
Okay, keep you on it. 5 Zulu.
5 Zulu, go ahead.
Randy, if you copy that last transmission, the Norman report, that's going to be to your southwest. You look down your southwest, probably about 4 or 5 miles. You can see in the light shell, they've got like a little in notch going into that storm where they're thinking something maybe starting to develop, but it's going to pass through Iowa Park and Electra and probably just due west of you.
QSL, yeah, we can't see anything really definite right now, but a lot of lightning flashes. We'll keep our eyes open.
Okay, appreciate you and Clayton. Be heads up on that hell report. Danny and Stephen turned in out by Electra, so that's could be possibly headed your way as well.
So I'll get out to the suspicious area inside YJ.
TXS.
Go ahead.
The leading edge is hit Holiday. I'd estimate the winds at probably 40.
Okay, QSL. I think a heavy part of that cell is going to be a little to your north, but it's got a pretty good little cell core into it, just out to your west as well.
QSL. VCB.
VCB, go ahead.
I'm at 82 and 368. I'm going to go north, see if I can see anything.
Okay, QSL.
K2UFA at the stadium undercover, and we see what they're looking at. Oh, there's a few low rings out there.
Okay, appreciate it, UFA. Stations, you got any reports of any lowerings that you can tell us with the leading edge of the storm coming in, little spin downs or anything? If you want to get a chance to see it, let us know just as soon as you can. 75SPS.
5 Zulu.
Go ahead, Randy.
Yes, sir. We're seeing I believe we're seeing a lowering southwest of us. It's hard to tell the distance. And something hanging down. We can't tell if it's actually a funnel or a rain shaft. It depends on how the lightning hits it, but we're watching it pretty close.
Okay, that area is probably going to be, about 3 miles east of probably a little bit more, 4 miles east of Electra. Probably down south about 1 mile from there, just to the east of Folks.
W5US K9CTB.
Go ahead.
Okay, that gust front is here, and we're doing about 36 miles an hour and getting some heavy rain.
Okay, QSL. Randy, just keep an eye on that. I think that little area just passed to the north 287. So that should be headed probably your direction. You get a good view of it here pretty quick.
Okay, we just hit 45.
Okay, CPB, you trying to transmit, it didn't come through?
QSL, we hit 45 miles an hour, and we got sustained an average of 37 miles an hour wind.
QSL.
Net control, CPB. Go ahead. Okay, we just jumped up to 48 miles an hour about 2 minutes ago. Okay, QSL, appreciate the report. W5SPS.
W5Q. I'm on location at the stadium, undercover.
Okay, QSL, you guys have some company out there with you. Probably already met up with that leading edge of that storm. And looks to be about another 5 minutes away from you guys. 5 Zulu.
5 Zulu, go ahead.
Hey, taking a look at that storm in your direction, you're going to probably get a little bit of hail dumped on you, so if you guys need to back up, head back into Burke or somewhere to get some cover, go ahead and do so here pretty quick.
Roger. Yeah, we may have to bug out, but we'll stay in as long as we can here. It's coming up on us. We see the bottoms of the clouds there. What we were looking at a while ago, I think, was a high voltage line. It was pretty convincing in the light.
Okay. Hey, that's good. I'm thinking about that leading edge of this. These stars probably look pretty ragged on the bottom too, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of scud up there blowing around and stuff, but nothing too bad yet. I was telling Chris it's what we call an SLC here.
Yes, sir. That gets called in quite a bit.
And regular, the wind just hit the stadium here, and I didn't have a measurement on it. It's probably 25 knots now, and I know we don't see any lowering in the lightning flashes KTQF.
Okay, QSL, that wind may start picking up a little bit more here shortly. Showing signs of these little individual embedded cells kind of losing their luster a little bit, but strongest part of this storm is going to be up there in Oklahoma, so hopefully this stuff passes through us here pretty quick. W5SPS.
Yeah, Lal.
Go ahead.
The gas front just hit about 38.9.
Okay, gas front 38.9. Appreciate it.
5 Zulu.
Go ahead.
And a gust 38.1.
Okay, QSL, that's consistent with down there on Riley Road. Okay, Randy, if I get that area you're in, a little further north of you, probably a little higher winds, but that's kind of where it starts. Probably north of you on 240 is going to get a little bit 40s to 50 range.
Roger that. Rain is here now.
Okay, QSL, leading edge of this storm should be over Burke Burnett, coming into Cashin, down into Wichita Falls downtown area. Should be covered the stadium by now and into Lakeside City area as well. Down in Archer County, probably half the county should be covered up in some type of rain up into Archer City. Hoping in the next several minutes that this stuff will lose its warning, get out of Wichita County, and then it'll just be a rain event. Hopefully we can get you guys out of here pretty quick.
Appreciate sure what's happening later now. That's out of the way.
QSL, Danny. W5SPS.
5 Zulu.
5 Zulu, go ahead.
Wind gust 51.1, And we're getting a little bit of pea-sized hail current time.
Okay, QSL 51 and pea-sized hail current time. You might get just a little bit bigger there in just a few minutes, Randy. Five Zulu.
5 Zulu, go ahead.
And Randy, your winds get any higher?
Negative, highest gust still 51.1 or 51.2, something like that.
Okay, QSL. W5 SPS with a radar update. Right now, this storm's moving through the area. Start up Granfield, come down through Burke Burnett, just to the east of there of Cashin Community, downtown Wichita Falls. The strongest part of these storms are going to be up in Oklahoma. They got a few little small hail cores left in those, but right now we're just looking at some wind and some rain and some lightning. So as soon as we get this little cell out of here, we'll be able to get you guys cut loose. W5 SPS. OIJ.
OIJ, go ahead.
Danny, I think we're trending down. I appreciate you hanging with us, turning in those reports. I'm going to take you off the list.
QSL 5 OIJ.
I appreciate it. HMN?
HMN, go ahead.
Steve, you don't mind, we'll take you off the list too as well. I don't see you hanging out there anymore this evening. I think everything's trending down. There's a few little showers that are popping up over Electra, but I think that's all they're going to be.
QSL, KF5, HMN, be headed back to my QTH, and good job tonight.
Appreciate you getting out. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you guys, all y'all. If y'all have any problems, holler. We'll be monitoring for the next few minutes while we're shutting everything down. W5 SPS clear.